What's up, YouTube? It's Australia Duel Masters here with Yummy Michael and Lewis. Today we have the mammoth of all mammoth openings and pack reveals. So we have two binders in front of us, which was part of the massive collection that Lewis purchased.
Part two of my mammoth package.
Yep, and there's certainly a lot of gems within these folders. So we really hope you guys enjoy this video as much as we are creating it.
Oh, this one.
We will start with the non-foil binder today.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Already you've got some value right there. Bazagazil, Blizzard of Spears.
And just to note, many of these cards actually do have additional copies as well. We probably won't go through them completely, but
I noticed
even I'm unknown sure which are which, but for like, we do have some
beautiful
Blizzard of Spears.
3 Blizzard of Spears.
Yep.
Damn.
Sorry.
So I'll be looking to make some control builds with them.
I don't want to make the binder any more than it already is, but yep.
Melvas with some dragon builds.
Yeah, Kristen's always fun. You can cheat out Billion. Strigandu. Comet Missiles.
Master Grandu. Yeah. It's a great card.
Extra charges never hurt as well.
Absolutely.
I know you wanted to have some fun with Mana Bonanza for sure, because you love your Invincibles.
Also, Shaman Broccoli. Extremely nice. Very hard to find in English. Shaman.
Stormman was good, underrated card.
Yeah, Morbius
Very underrated.
Evos, they're always really good. Unlike Tree Folk Evos, which Essence, yeah.
Okay, so we have Diabolical Drew's favourite card here. Drew, if you're watching, Royal Dorian. We know how much you love that card.
Just never eat them, they stink. Allegedly. I don't know, I've just heard they're terrible. You do not really want a durian ever.
Apparently after you first eat it,
yeah, it's like the smell and it's the smell and the taste is that overwhelming.
The taste is incredible.
Okay,
so,
allegedly. You've had one?
Yeah.
Okay, so Lewis is speaking from experience.
He's got experience.
Okay, so we've got the Rumbling Terrahorns, beautiful. Fortress Shell.
I did think they were just pickles, but yeah, they were not. As I learned, yeah.
Snares are always nice.
The one Riptide's really nice. I'm happy to be able to make a deck with those.
Yeah, just bounce everything. Always fun.
Absolutely.
Or mana-wise, yeah.
Got some cool control builds that went up.
Yeah, you just completely mess with their whole field. Why not?
Very nice.
Even teleportation I wanted to play with once, and yeah.
So you got the Hydros, Eureka Charges.
Hydro Hurricane.
Yeah, you got the fancier DM10 Spiral Gates. And yeah, you do have a few copies of Eureka Charger in there I went through earlier.
More full burst.
Yep.
More
full
burst control build. I love my control.
You do. You really do.
Even Glorious is a fun patch up, but it isn't used much.
Yeah. I mean, Ares as well. Hard card to find.
Yeah, you need
very, very nice card.
Yeah. And
one of the cheapest angel commands. So.
If you don't get them out of the Shadow Clash tin, yeah, they're a bit harder to track down just because they're rare.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Shame there's only one rapid reincarnation, but I'm still really
it's fun as the pseudo transmogrify, but it's kind of there, yeah.
Barbagir's quite a nice guardian as well, cheap.
Gilland.
I mean, I used to love La in the initial Game Boy game.
And in the anime, yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, the Berserkers never got the proper treatment they did. They always they never even really existed outside the first few sets, unfortunately.
Completely died. Ice Vapor, yeah. When you look at this page, your eyes automatically go to Ice Vapor.
And Gilland.
Beautiful card.
But mainly bait reasons.
Yeah,
and even
Gilland's
true. Is not the worst for Ballon bait.
Yeah.
Like you don't attack with him, but at least he's a 4-cost demon, and that's really all you want.
Correct.
Well, 4-cost double breakers are fairly rare.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What is it though? That he kills himself or something, or
when in battle? So
destroyed after battle.
Right. So it's
basically you get 2 shields basically for full mana.
Which is the crunchy ability.
Nice.
Well, no, because you don't actually battle shield, so it doesn't.
Yeah, because battle is only between creatures. With shields, it's a break.
So
he's perfectly fine to break as many shields. Yeah. See, Future Slash is just plain cruel if you know what to take out of their deck.
Slash Charger, Proclamation of Death.
Like you take out the Bombies out of yours or something, or Hydro Hurricane, and then
Zombie
suddenly they don't have a
Carnival.
win condition.
And then all of these beautiful, multicolored rainbow cards. Sky Sword.
Yeah, that's your main focus there.
Melnia. Fantastic.
Yeah, I wish it was set up in the full cycle of these 5 battle mages or...
I'm really
but
happy.
Got 2 there, yeah.
I'm really happy to get the Giga.
Oh, the Giga Claws, of course.
I love
That's the discard Turbo Rush. Yeah, that's a fun one.
I'm experimenting.
Especially with Mikey pliers.
Exactly.
Yeah. You can have the fun Darkness, Fire, Nature beat with that. And you have you have the rest of the cycle there.
Sandfist is nice.
So if you just change this folder a bit, you can easily do that. Yeah, because you got the spells and the Battle Mage cycle.
Sandfist.
Yeah.
One of my, actually, probably in terms of card art, my favourite.
I think you already
Absolutely
had the
love
Living Breeds, but they're always still fun to play with.
And this one, Rise and Shine. Yay. The most amazing multi-coloured
You
card.
actually get all of them, which helps. The Garlic's nice. It's just a shame that one's Japanese out of all the rest.
True.
But yeah, you
true.
have the
There's your
aforementioned
Mikey's
Mikey's Pliers.
And there's just a few proxies here. So Death Phoenix, obviously that's incredibly hard to find in English.
Yeah, so I'm very happy to have a Death Phoenix proxy.
It'll have to do.
Even they're expensive and he's charging a lot for it.
Yes.
Also got some Japanese cards.
But we have some real ones here, which I particularly enjoy, even if they might not. We have Antoinette there. We have the Fly Swatter there. It kills 4K. Poor Crimson Hammer. But never hurts.
Surfer Marino.
We have a few others I recognise, but they're not much importance, except maybe that one. But I'm not going to get into it here.
All right. Well, yeah, guys, that's the first folder done. Okay, guys, so we have the second of the folders. This one is the holy grail of the folders. This is where the meaty stuff is, the good stuff. So we'll get straight into it. So first page, we've got a couple of, Rothus, Pyrofighter. I think Lewis said we've got 3 JDC Malgars, which is nice.
So what if these are doubled up or multiple copies? Most of the promos, there are a fair few in each pocket. Same with the Rothus.
We saw from the last video, Mail Day video, that Lewis actually got, how many was it, like 16 or something of these in a sealed pack?
Quite a lot of Grob Labs.
The Grob Labs, yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, and just for time, we won't be pulling out each with multiple copies.
Yep. So, yeah, we've got, Valerica, Magma Dragon, Jagalzor, which Lewis is happy to get another copy of.
And some more Invincibles.
Yep. And straight away you get drawn to the Bolmedius Steel Dragon here in English. Beautiful card. Got your Voldios.
You have a beaten up Giving Degree who's gone through the Mega Apocalypse.
It's seen better days.
But yeah, it's seen better days.
It's definitely been through
But
the
he's
wars.
a big 15k boy. He'll survive.
And then you got your nice, Barkwhip JDC promos. Not the most valuable, but definitely very appealing to the eye as well. So and Chimilia.
Yeah,
beautiful.
and any DMP players should appreciate the Dragarians, which are always fun. World Breaker, so devastating.
All right, so straight away I get drawn to, Earth Stomp Giant, Avalanche Giant, and Fighter Dualfang here. All extremely nice cards.
You have some other Earth Dragons. It's always fun too.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, guys, that one was given away with the Duel Masters beanie.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah. That card, the promo card, it came with that and a Duel Masters beanie. Not sure what set was that. Was that DM8? I think it was 0.
It would have been Epic
DM8.
Dragons of Chaos.
Yeah.
That's when you got the Nature Dragons and Darkness ones. Because initially you only had fire ones.
Mm.
So it would have been DM8 or later. But yeah, 8 sounds right.
And the Magma Dragon.
Yeah, and you had Magma Dragons as well.
Yeah.
Volcanoes, yeah. Rather than just Armored.
Mm.
Yeah.
And the 3 Neophra again. That's really nice.
Rip Fiona Woods.
The Archdale Centers, fantastic. They're in Japanese, but again, they're hard to find in English. So, beautiful card.
And even
Headlong
with
Giant.
prep time, I forgot to look up that dragon again. But I think he's still as unimportant as he was 10 minutes ago. So no worries there.
Nice. Headlong Giant, also beautiful card. And then, this promo Trench Dive Shark is pretty cool as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have Cyber GG Hulk here for some OCG fans as well. Even if he's not his original form, he's still pretty good. Poor Hogan. See, Paladins are always nice and brutal, as I've shown with my Mono Water a couple times.
Yep.
It
They're very nice.
works, yeah.
Paladins.
You have Kutronics for survivors, even if they don't use water as much, unfortunately.
Then you got your 2 Quazzles as well. And another Magris JDC promo. Beautiful.
A few in there too, I think.
There's 2 in there.
And that's a couple with the decks as well. So yeah, more than place
Nice.
that a couple of times, yeah.
Fantastic.
Sniper's
And
fun
Sniper?
as well with Waterfire Nature builds I've found. Sometimes control builds as well. Yeah, you
That-
have Neptune here, who's pretty fun, evolving over the Grand Devils. And unlike I said in the last video, is actually over Angel Commands and Demon Commands too. So it could be played for fun in one of these builds, run in water as well. He puts away all your opponent's creatures when you medium ones, but we won't get into that. We'll get into this fun card here instead. Yeah, instead of our usual Holy Ore or Holy Spark, we have here Super Spark, which does the exact same thing, shield trigger, tap all your opponent's creatures, but instead has a cost of 5, which is always great if you do have to cast it not from shield triggers.
Alrighty, what do we have on this
You
page?
go right to the Alcadeus.
The Alcadeus, and I go right to the Crazed Valkyrie.
Yeah,
But
nice
yeah,
pair.
awesome cards.
Lardia Bale is always fun.
Yep.
Guardians have a lot of good bait. And
Kukai.
Kukai for a Mecha Thunder Evo if you want to try out that.
Yep, absolutely.
We have some Earth, so some Angel
Purifying Elementals.
We just have
Beautiful.
the page of Angel Commands on this top half here.
Yep,
Although Sirius might not be the best bait, but he could be fun to transmogrify or something out.
yep.
And you have Alcadeus' big brother Aphadeus, who also prevents creatures that aren't light from being played. Very fun lockdown, total normal gameplay.
And what about these two, man? Give us the rundown on those.
You have Venus La Sainte Mother,
Yep.
who is a good Phoenix over a few different things, Arc Seraphim, Dream Aids, that sort of thing.
Yep.
Or might be Grey Mecha King. But yeah, Meteor Burns, doesn't die, it loses the card under it. And you also have Ultimate Galaxy Universe here, who evolves on many other Phoenixes, but has an alternate win condition when it attacks and there's no Phoenixes underneath it anymore.
I think we can make it one after the
It wouldn't pick them up.
You got the Battleship Mutant, again, extremely nice art, but hard to kind of find a deck you can actually put it into where it's playable. I tried it in my Hydru's deck as a bit of a tech card to finish a game quickly.
More of
but
a rush, mono,
Yeah.
sort of thing going on. But
absolutely. And again, your Giga
the deck
Kale.
that wants it, ironically, probably doesn't need it, and it's a bit slow for. So
Yeah.
it probably just wants Snake Attack instead,
Yeah.
which is something I'm going to try out in one of mine.
Pretty much. So yeah, you got the JDC Chaos Worms, which are nice.
And Shadow Clash Gagarin.
Yep.
You have my boy Death Carl, as his Japanese name is translated. I love it. They redid a card later of him where he's there's a whole series of cards that he twin packs, which are spells / creatures, and even Death Carl or Zagan gets a couple. Like there's a lot of good ones that have just got a new versions, which are actually sometimes decent.
And can you tell us about this one for the viewers watching, man?
That would be the Gubba's Zeke, which I believe we have the English on the next page, don't we?
Oh, we do.
Oh, no, we do. No, sorry, we have a fourth.
I think
Okay.
that was Jagravine.
Jagravine, that's right. It was the blocker, and if I remember right, it's whenever he wins the battle, he's destroyed. But he's still good bait, even if he's not as cheap as like Galand is.
Yep.
So he's still good.
Nice one.
Yeah, and we have some Ultraside Worms in case your Chaos Worms just aren't good enough.
And yeah, I mean,
You go straight to
Daedalus,
the Daedalus as
straight
button
away.
bait for sure.
beautiful card, beautiful artwork.
Yeah, we have Gigazeld, huge Chimera, big blocker, or not blocker, but beater is what I meant.
Yeah, I really rate that card. I'll make a deck with it.
Oh yeah, it's going to be great for the cube in particular. Yeah, I'm sure.
And you've got the
Enough chimeras
Super
around.
Necro Dragon
Abzo
Abzo
Dolba.
Dolba.
Yeah, he gets huge.
Beautiful
In fact, he
hit.
just got a new twin pack version as well. So it's like, yeah,
You got the two blooms here as well. Very, very nice.
finishes off the playset from the decks
Yeah.
shown earlier.
The two Declawas, great tech card in a rub control deck. I've had great success with that. I mean, I know it's not your typical card that you'd run in that kind of deck, but it's quite devastating depending on what you're coming up against, especially if you're playing someone who's got a lot of low-cost creatures. You take out their entire field. It's just devastating. Then you've got your English Techno Totem, which is, again, a very beautiful hit.
Yeah, it's nice. Anything in English after DM10 is great to see.
Oh, absolutely.
You have your two Ballums here, and like Alcadeus with Alphadeus, you have Door Ballum here, who's nice enough to kill every non-darkness in the mana zone as well, which is also completely fair gameplay. You pointed out the rebirths?
Yeah, well, not this video, we haven't, but yeah, there's the 2 Miraculous Rebirths as well, which is again a very nice hit.
Any of the Miraculous always are.
And
Speaking of, you got 2 more swords here, or Miraculous Plague, which is Eternal Sword in Japanese.
And also you got the Dolls Arc, which was, you know, DM10 promo. A lot of local card stores actually, you know, had that as the promo card when it was DM10 was being released. So that was, yeah, the promo
One of the
card
last
for that
promos
set.
to
So
come out.
one of the last promo cards to come out, correct, man?
And a Tanzanite.
Yeah, Tanzanite's always good.
But
and
then, of course, that leads us to our last foily page.
my
where you have
favorite,
his favorite.
Aura Pegasus. The artwork is just, oh. In fact, I've been trying to get in touch with Toshiaki Takayama about, you know, having that sent to me in HD so I can make a nice mat this size
But he
with
might
that
be a bit of a busy
artwork.
artist to contact, unfortunately.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything back, so I'm not
But
holding
he's
my
a cool
breath.
guy. He's worked on the game for 20 years.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Then you got your Cruel Naga, which is beautiful, Soul Phoenix and Death Phoenix as well. So
Not proxies, unlike the last one.
not proxies.
They look a lot more foil when they're not.
Yep.
It's cardboard instead of paper.
Yeah. So yeah, this rounds out
Wraps
the
it up.
binder, guys. Hope you thoroughly enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And we do have some further tins to go through as well that were part of this Mammoth collection that Lewis has acquired. Stay tuned.